Hello everyone, welcome to the keyboard racer cult, and I am the guru. Simply put, the BMW 4 Series is the sportier version of the 3 Series. Since most 3 Series sold in China are the extended versions tailored for the Chinese market, the BMW 4 Series with its more authentic chassis is the only way for us to experience the German 3 Series chassis. The 4 Series has a lower body, smaller ground clearance, stronger rigidity, frameless doors that look cooler, and the LSD that every keyboard racer dreams of. Isn't that invincible? Moreover, the 4 Series is not just an M, it's almost like an M, with M badges all over, Target 4 piston calipers, M-branded wheels, M-branded racing seats, and M-configured seatbelts. No wonder the second-hand price of this car is almost the same as the old M4. However, the downside is that the right front tire is almost completely worn out, clearly irregular on counterclockwise tracks. So we can only swap the left and right tires to at least maintain front axle grip in high-speed corners like T10, T1, and the yellow grid. But after swapping the tires, I discovered a more serious problem. The front tires are Bridgestone's Alenza, which are more for daily use, while the rear tires are sporty Potenza S01. What's going on? But hey, can't be too picky with a freebie. Maybe the car will be faster with the sport tires on the back. Let's push this car to its limits on the track. Go! The final lap time of the BMW 430i is 1 minute and 2.94 seconds, which is really slow, even slower than the XEL. Keep in mind that the Jaguar XEL is a family sedan with a 0-100 km per time of 7.8 seconds. And the 430's tail in the corners, the smoothness is nowhere near comparable. It's like night and day. The chassis' minor jitters are too much, severely affecting the driving experience. This might be the most disappointing BMW I've driven lately. Welcome to Keyboard Insights. Let's talk about the data first. This lap time is not particularly fast, especially for a sports car. It's really slow. Although it's related to the original tires not being particularly sporty, this is a point against it. It's outrageous for a BMW sports car to perform like this. The 0 to 100 acceleration is average, the same as the previous generation BMW 3 Series, like my old BMW 328i with an acceleration of 5.8 seconds. The top speed is appropriate for its power level, no problem there. But for driving experience, I give it an A, and note that this is without considering the price. If considering the price, I think this car would only get a B or even lower. I was shocked when I heard the price. The second-hand price of this car is now nearly 600,000 yuan. Are they crazy? For 600,000 yuan, why wouldn't I buy a second-hand M4? My M4, a 2019 model with 15,000 kilometers and carbon ceramic brakes, 431 horsepower, pure M-Power, sold for just over 600,000 yuan. Why should this car, second-hand, be priced at almost 500,000 yuan? Let's talk about the driving experience. This generation is much sportier, mainly in two aspects. First, its shock absorbers. The G20 shock absorbers are like a big ship. But the BMW 4 Series shock absorbers are actually quite good, very tight and resilient. When you run over road shoulders or potholes, you feel it sticking to the road. Second, because this generation's 4 Series has a very high LSD lock rate. In this car in the corners, you can drift with just the press of the gas. The high LSD lock rate really shows the strong characteristics of the front-engine rear-wheel drive car. So I think it definitely handles better than this generation's 3 Series. Compared to the previous generation's BMW 3 Series, I think this generation's 4 Series lacks in communication. The driving feeling is indeed worse. First of all, its steering feel. I don't think it's as comfortable and smooth as the previous generation, especially the steering feel around the center. Second, with this car, feels like there are countless sponges between you and the chassis, blocking your connection with the car. This generation of the 4 Series still has a luxurious feel, unlike the previous generation, which had a stronger driver-car communication. Also, this 4 Series feels heavier. You can distinctly feel that it's bulkier than its predecessor. Although I'm not sure about its actual weight, it just feels heavier. The car's posture, the rear end's follow-through, the overall dynamics make it feel like a big car. This strong, big car feel is something I really don't like. So if you're purely looking for driving pleasure, I think you could buy a previous generation BMW 3 Series and modify it with an LSD or other upgrades. This 4 Series costs over $600,000, which I find astonishing. Every time I see this price, I just don't understand why this car is so expensive. So if it's for driving pleasure, I don't think it's worth spending so much money on this car. But if it's for the style, maybe someone would like it. Then I have nothing to say. Okay, that's it for this episode. If you like track content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.